the Mongolian Empire. Founded by Genghis Khan, extended to Russia. Genghis Khan divided the empire among his grandchildren and children. The part in the northwest was given to his grandson, Batu Khan. Thus, the Golden Horde state was formed. The Russian principalities were subordinate to the Khans of the Golden Horde. When the Russian prince came to the Dare, they had to get permission called Yarlık from the Khans of the Golden Horde. One more info. Golden Horde state is one of the 16 big Turkish states. The Golden Horde entered a period of stagnation that began in 1216 and lasted for 20 years. During this process, there were throne fights. Tokhtamış Khan, who came to the throne with the support of Timur. When the Tokhtamış Khan took power, he went to Moscow and destroyed the city. The things changed and he started to invade Timur's lands, who helped him. He suffered heavy defeat against Timur. And the Golden Horde state weakened and began to collapse. Golden Horde was divided into the Crimean Khanate, Astrakhan Khanate, Sibir Khanate, Nogay Horde. To understand the Astrakhan campaign, we took a brief look at the Golden Horde. The Russians got rid of the Turkish-Mongol domination and followed an expansionist policy. The fourth Ivan. For the first time in Russian history, a Moscow Grand Knez used the title Tsar. Tsar Ivan in 1550 held a meeting attended by civil and religious elders, and a regulation was formed. He formed a new army, he formed mechanized units, made many attacks on the Tatars, and we see that the Turkish dominance weakened in this region. They captured Kazan in 1552 and Astrakhan in 1556. But this situation did not concern the Ottomans much. The Ottomans left the defense of Kazan and Astrakhan to the Crimean Khanate. This matter was beneficial for the Crimean Khan. The Ottoman Empire was at war with the Safavid state, so they didn't care about the north. However, soon the Ottomans changed their policy in this region. Ottoman Sultan Süleyman and his vizier Sokolu Mehmet had thought of organizing an expedition to Astrakhan, and they planned to make the İtil-Don Canal. Kazanians, Astrakhanians, Nogais, and Circassians applied to Sultan Süleyman. Sultan Süleyman sent the Janissary commander to the Crimean Khan and asked him to prepare for war. Because the Muslims of İdil-Ural blocked pilgrimage road, they asked for help against the Tsar. The Khan of Crimea tried to dissuade the Sultan from the expedition, thinking that the Crimea would be more connected to the Ottoman Empire. During the reign of Süleyman, this issue was not brought up again. Change of power Ottoman Empire and the continued strengthening of the Russians disturbed. The Crimean Khan More and the Astrakhan campaign came to the fore again. The fact that the Russians built a city on the Terek River and achieved victory against Lithuania and Poland made the Crimean Khan very uneasy. Due to the situation in the region and the strategic importance of the city, the second Selim decided to organize an expedition to Astrakhan. Astrakhan was a strategic gateway on the road, where Iranian merchants marketed their goods to the world. Therefore, Sultan Selim wanted to cut off Iran's commercial income. There could not have been a more suitable time for the implementation of this expedition, because the Ottoman state had solved almost all its foreign problems. The Ottomans made peace treaties with neighbors. Sokolu Mehmet Pasha, one of the biggest supporters of the expedition, by ascending all these situations, the Crimean Khan Devlet Giray wanted the Ottomans to support the campaign. with the Janissary unit. That is, in his opinion, he should have taken the Astrakhan himself with the support of the Ottomans. However, the situation was different from what he had planned. Sultan Selim sent 17,000 soldiers and put Kefeli Kasım Pasha on their governance. The Crimean Khan has no chance to step back now. As a result, in the spring of 1569, Ottoman soldiers get trapped in the Kefe. Ottoman archives did not give a clear number about the Ottoman army. It is written that 30,000 Nogay participated in the process of digging the canal. On the other hand, exact numbers are given in the reports of the Russian ambassador. According to the report of Novosibirsk, total power of Ottoman Empire about 80,000 people. If we take into calculation that the Turks and Tatars as well as the Nogay participated in the war, we can see that the numbers reflect the truth. According to plan, while Ottoman soldiers were dealing with the siege of Astrakhan, the Nogay and Crimean soldiers would prevent the Russian attack. On August 15, the Ottoman force arrived at the confluence of the Don and Itil rivers. Canal project was cancelled because the distance between the two rivers was long and the ground was covered with the hills. Kasım Pasha's army had no choice but to go to Astrakhan along the Itil river. As a matter of fact, on September 16, the Ottoman army arrived in Astrakhan. As the Ottoman army's canal project fell through, they had to leave their equipment in Azov. Therefore, when it arrived in Astrakhan, the food and equipment of the army was in poor condition. The Ottoman army began to retreat on September 26 due to the approach of winter and a decrease in supplies. Great losses were inflicted on the steppes during the retreat. While the Ottoman army was retreating, it was not attacked by the Russians because even Fourth did not have the strength to do that. The Russian Tsar had no intention of opening another front while he was busy with the Livonian War. After the expedition, diplomatic relations continued as if nothing had happened. Although the Russians seemed to have won the war, they have to make many compromises in diplomatic terms. In 1570, a peace treaty was signed through Ivan's envoys. According to the treaty, the Russians would destroy the fortress in Terek and allow pilgrimage and trade caravans from the Central Asia to pass. The Crimean Tatars, on the other hand, managed to throw the Russians out of the caravan and set Moscow on fire. The Astrakhan campaign is the first Ottoman-Russian war. After this war, 11 more wars will be fought. If you like the video, you can click the like button, subscribe to add power to global history, and share the video with your friends. See you in the next video.